For everyone that doesn't know, New York City isn't one of the places where you want to have gunfights in the middle of the street. The NYPD ain't joking. BBN, Jack Frost, what's up, party people? Hey, before the video we will continue, hit that like button, subscribe, join the notification gang, hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. Alright, so, yeah. I keep telling y'all this, man. I'm not trying to tear down the dude, Tekashi 6ix9ine, not at all. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I respect his hustle, his gangster. Well, not his gangster, but his hustle. He did some stuff, he got himself in a position, he got money. Do you feel me? But at the end of the day, like I've been saying for the longest, this guy is not a street dude. He just isn't. Okay, so this is some information that has been getting disseminated. Also, there is video. TMZ has the video. As everybody know, once TMZ gets the video, they buy it from whoever for whatever. They hold on to that tight. So nobody's playing the video on their video because it's going to get demonetized. TMZ is going to get all the bread that anybody's videos make. You're going to get flagged, all types of just stuff nobody wants. Anyway, so this is a situation. Allegedly, Tr3way, that's for everybody that doesn't know. Well, I mean, if you listen to any 6ix9ine songs, you're going to probably hear his name. He's 6ix9ine's manager, Tekashi 6ix9ine's manager. And Tekashi 6ix9ine was driving, I guess, to the Barclays or whatever the situation was. And there was a car behind them. They did not like the fact that the car, I guess, was behind them for as long as the car was behind them. Whatever. Allegedly, two people exit the video. One is allegedly Tr3way. The other one is allegedly 6ix9ine. Some shots are fired allegedly at the vehicle that was tailing them, that was allegedly tailing them. And then, you know, whatever happens, the situation breaks down or whatever. So this is what I mean by when I first saw the video, right, where 6ix9ine was talking to the police, and he was saying he fired in the air. I didn't know, because I didn't know enough about the situation. That's why I was saying, that's why I didn't really get into it. I didn't know who he was talking about. Turns out he could have allegedly been talking about, or he could have been talking about something that Tr3way had allegedly done. So he is snitching. He is admitting to be a witness of a crime at the least. He's supposed to be a gangster, right? I don't know gangsters that admit to being a witness of a crime that the people that they know committed. Allegedly. So yeah, so basically, supposedly, that's what was going on. And I'm just saying, look, man, you gotta see, hip-hop is weird, all right? In hip-hop, we got people that know nothing about the black community. I'm not talking about Tekashi 6ix9ine. I want to make that perfectly clear. He grew up in Brooklyn. I'm pretty sure he knows a lot about, I'm pretty sure the majority of the people he know probably are black. So I'm not talking about Tekashi 6ix9ine. But I'm saying, you have people that know nothing about the black community making music that was created by, you could say, the people who are indigenous to the Bronx. So you can argue the black community helped create hip hop and rap. And you have individuals who know nothing about black culture at all making rap music and trying to, you know, culture vultures or whatever the case is. So you really can't get too mad at 6ix9ine for, you know, perpetuating this whole gangster image that he supposedly, you know, that he tries to take on. But it still doesn't change the fact that the dude is a regular dude. It still doesn't change that fact. I mean, think about it like this. All right, then I'm going to get into the whole Tr3way situation in 1 second. But think about it like this. He's making money for people who are gangsters. So they protect him. So therefore, he has carte blanche to say whatever he wants. Because he knows that people are going to protect him. Because he's making them money. Now you have to think like this. He has just basically let everyone knows that he was witness to a crime that his people have committed. Allegedly. An alleged crime that his people allegedly committed. How close could y'all stay with this guy now? Like, whether you are a party to whatever the police are looking into or not, you have to understand that you have to kind of keep this guy at a distance. Y'all got to try to figure out a way to put a bubble around this guy. A real bubble. You have to figure out a way to keep him off of social media now before he really opens up the floodgates. This is what happens when you bring people who are not hood people and put them in situations that are hood situations. As the people that are not gangsters, because you could be hood and not be gangster. People who are not gangsters and put them in gangster situations. This is what happens. They accidentally snitch. And I'm not even saying he's snitching because I don't know who did what. So, but he did admit to being at the scene of an actual crime. If you're firing shots in the middle of the street, it doesn't matter what direction you're firing the shots in. That's a crime. And this is New York City. They don't play around with people that's firing guns out in public. They're going to find out who did it, and that person will be held accountable. Don't get this confused. There is no amount of money that this guy could give up, whoever did it, to not go to jail. People forget. People forget why Sean went to jail. Remember, somebody had to go to jail. It wasn't going to be Puffy. People forget why Sean went to jail. Look it up. I believe there was a situation at a club or whatever the heck it was. They jumped in the whip. They drove off. The cars got pulled over. There was a gun in the car. Sean had to take ownership of it. Because this is New York City. If there's some kind of shootings or anything like that, the police is on top of that. Somebody got to go down. So we're going to see what happened and what will happen. And considering that they have video evidence, we're going to see exactly how this turns out. But it don't look like a good look. It doesn't look like a good look for anybody involved. It's supposed to have been, allegedly, it was Casanova's people who was driving behind them. So I'm going to assume whoever it was that got out of the car knows who the individuals were that were in the car that was trailing. Because also, they wouldn't allow Tekashi 6ix9ine into the Barclays. So the police know something. Tekashi 6ix9ine and his people were not allowed to go into the Barclays. This was the night of the fight. The Adrian Broner fight. They were not allowed to go into the Barclays. So the police know something. This isn't, oh, we don't really know what's going on. The police know something. And for everybody that really don't know much about New York City nowadays, there's cameras everywhere. Almost every single store there is has a camera pointing outside the door. Almost every, it might be a law now that we don't even know about. It might actually be a law that if you have an establishment, like, you know, a commercial establishment, that you have to have a camera pointed outside. That might actually be a law now. I don't know. Because it seems like every establishment has a damn camera pointed outside. So they're going to find out. They're going to triangulate. Whatever the hell they need to do. They're going to find out who that person was. And if that person was, and they're saying it's somebody's from Tekashi's camp. If that person is from Tekashi's camp, I don't see them beating this. You can't fire guns out in New York City. Like, for the people that don't know, just for people that don't know, and I assume everyone knows, especially people who deal with guns know, when you come to New York City, you don't want to get in trouble for a gun. You go to other places, the shit's a misdemeanor. You come to I'm going to tell you how crazy it is. Real quick story. There was some guy in Chirac, Chicago, and the police went, raided his house or whatever, found guns in his house. So they arrested him for having the guns in his house. Dude goes to court. The judge says, talking to him about the guns, asking him why he had the guns. He said he got the guns because people trying to kill him. The judge took that as a reasonable reason for him to have guns, and I think gave him bail or let him walk out the door or something like that. That's crazy. That's not happening here in New York. Think about it like this. For everybody that likes Judge Judy, guess where she came from? I think she used to be a Bronx civil court or something like that. She was in one of them Bronx courts. They not playing with people. So I'm not 100% sure. All of this is allegations at this point. We need more evidence to come out to be sure of anything. But this don't look good for Tekashi 6ix9ine and his people. It don't look good. And Tr3way is supposed to be his manager. Don't forget that. Everybody remember that. Tr3way is his manager. You know what I'm saying? He should have, delegated. He should have managed a little better and delegated if this really was him. I'm not saying it is. I don't know. But he probably should have managed a little better if it was him and delegated the responsibility of shooting guns out in public to somebody else. Because this ain't going to turn out good for whoever fired those shots. Anyway, let me know what y'all guys think about this. I'm not really trying to come down hard on these dudes because, look, real quick. I be out in the hood, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying I'm out in the hood like I'm standing on a corner drinking a 40. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? I know people. You understand what I'm saying? So, some of the people I know, they think they're ghetto. They think they're hood, but they really, I'm not going to say hood. They think they're gangster, but they're really not. They're just regular hood people. You understand what I'm saying? But they think that they're gangsters because the people around them, they might know a gangster here. They might know a gangster there. It's not the same. Knowing people who are gangsters and being a gangster are vastly different things. They're vastly different. That's like somebody acting like they're good at playing basketball because, they know Michael Jordan or they went to school with Allen Iverson. Being an actual gangster is vastly different from being in association with one. You understand? So that's all I want to say about that. Leave the comments down below, please, everybody. Also, please, everybody, keep yourself safe. Let's all try to make smart decisions. Remember, the things that we do affect the people around us. And I'm not talking about weirdo strangers out in the street. I'm talking about your loved ones. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. # Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Keep each other safe. And that's all I got doing this one. Hug the kids for me. I'm out. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to help dictate the direction that this channel takes, please leave a comment. All comments are appreciated, whether positive or negative. Thank you very much and enjoy your day. And remember, positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. Let's get it.